Hey you guys, Damon D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas, Jessica Miller. She's helping me out with our Advanced West Coast Swing recap that we did on June 14th. This was, we used a video of Simeon and Maria from Westies Swing Thing in Budapest, Hungary. And if you haven't seen the video, it is on our Facebook page, D'Amico Dance. You can check it out there. Super cool shit. I would say stuff normally, but I mean, I'm watching these guys and I've seen them before, and when you want to give people worldwide an example of what cool West Coast swing looks like, share their video, okay? So kudos to them, really, really cool. Did some leverage and some speed, and it's just cool. So here's what's gonna happen. So the first thing was a spinning left side pass. So they're in closed position, and they do a 1-2. He spins her and does a little bit of a leapfrog there. So he just catches her right side. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then from here, he sends her off to the diagonal, which was just really cool when he did that. So I'll do that again. So they're in closed position. He gives her a 1-2. He does a 3-4 instead of a 3-4. So he goes 3-4. She does a 3-4, which is normal. Again, I'm gonna do that one more time and talk about where to catch. So normally when we catch the lady, we would give her a spin and we would wait until her left side comes around and catch her by the left side. But in order to make this movement work, really cool, is we're gonna catch her on the right side. So we go 1-2, let go, re-grab. Now of course you gotta take your hand off the body or keep it low. It might trail across her stomach. I wouldn't suggest you do that, guys. You should, if you're attempting this move, you should be good enough that you can take the hand off and put it back on, but you can't leave it up high and keep contact, or obviously you're gonna catch the lady's chest, and that's just not cool, okay? So you've got her right side, and you really have to hook that hand. I mean, I'm really holding on to her, but at the same time, I also, this is her 3-in, have to let her get on the 4. So she gets on the 4. Now you ladies don't have to worry about this left arm. When you do it slow motion, you're gonna feel like you need to do something with that hand, but I'm telling you, when you do this full speed, you will not worry about that hand at all. Guys, I'm in a wedge here, so I can't let her be past me. So I did a good job of sneaking under her with the 3 and getting even with her feet, with my feet straddling her when we get to the 4. From here, I open the door and send her out for and 5-6. Now, when you watch him do this part, it's like at 55 seconds in the video. When you watch him do this part, he does a flick behind with the 5 and throws the lady out, which is really cool. I told the guys in class, if the flick keeps you from being able to lead the move, get rid of the flick and do the move. The move is really cool, so don't let that mess you up, okay? So with the flick, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. He flicked the foot behind and sent the girl out for an 5-6. From here, she came in for a sugar tuck, so it came in like this, and they did a sugar tuck. And when she steps away, she does an attitude, leaving the leg trailing, and swings around and then steps back through, and he gives her this duck under, like this. And then she does a little sit at the end of that. Let's talk about that. So when she goes out there, let's do a normal sugar tuck here for a minute. They're doing some really cool stuff. They got to the 6, they bounced and did a hitch for 7 and 8. 1, she stepped on. 2, he kept her from getting on the foot. She decided to attitude. He brings her back through, touches the back, she ducks under and does a sit. For those of you that aren't quite ready to do that, ladies first, you should realize you can do the attitude around like that without the man's consent. The guy can lead a sugar tuck, and you can do that attitude and put that down. It's going to be weird putting it down if he doesn't bring it back through. But in today's world, if you ladies are hitting music and you decided to go ahead and step all the way around and through, I would just get out of the way and let you have your way, and we'll make it work over here, and everybody will just think we're cool. You gentlemen can also entice the lady to do this. So as she gets here, she's normally going to step away with the left foot and do a workaround anchor. Go ahead and do a workaround anchor. She'd do like a workaround anchor unless I made her do an open break or something like that. But if I let her get on the foot and I short sheet her and lift, I can entice her to bring that foot back through. Now, I can also, as a lesser version, I wouldn't even say lesser, just different version, I could bounce her off of a workaround anchor and give her a rock and go to a prep. 1, 2, 3, and 4, bounce her off, bring her back through, prep her, and duck her under. Any of these are acceptable. We're going to go back to the one that they chose to do. So we stopped at the 6 and we do a hitch. 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, and she sits back. When she gets here, she's already got her weight on her right. What he does right here is he keeps her on the foot, kind of pulses her into the right hip, takes the hand through and slides down to a two-hand catch. She steps back with her left foot to anchor. He steps back with the right, gives her a rock and go into a hustle whip with a double spin overhead to an open break, and then give her a free spin out. Now, he ducks her under and does another leapfrog right here. So at the end of that, it could go 7 and 8 and give her a duck with a leapfrog and an inside spin. That's what they end up doing. If you can add that, don't. I'm gonna do this from the top, and then I'm gonna do it from the other side, and I'll do it all the way through. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. And from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1 and 2 with the other exit. I can always step around her and shoot her out. Decided to add that last one. Thank you very much, Jessica. Thank y'all for watching, and give us a thumbs up, share this with all your friends, and check out that video.